Welcome back to another episode of Things You Need to Know if you are planning to start a mobile food or beverage truck or trailer. I recently started my business, Lovely Sweets. I bought a food trailer about 6 months ago, and it has been a journey. I have learned a lot, and this has probably been one of the hardest things I've ever had to do in my life. And I am sharing some of my tips and tricks and things I've learned with you in case you're thinking about going on this journey. Today I am going to talk about paperwork. There is a lot of paperwork involved with this process. So today I'm going to talk specifically about 6 very important documents that you need in order to have a food truck or trailer. The first one is health inspection. In order to gain a health inspection, which I talked about a little bit in a previous video, I think it's pinned on my page. You have to have a commissary kitchen. You have to have NSF certified equipment, water pump, water heater, things like that. Once you get all of that, you get your kitchen. Then you will schedule a plan approval where you kind of tell them everything that you have. And then once they review all of that and they say, okay, we think you're ready for an inspection, then they will come out and do an inspection. You will get scored on your truck or your trailer, as well as your base of operations, aka your commissary kitchen. So that is the first piece of paperwork, is your health inspection. You have to have that up to date. You have to keep a copy in your mobile unit and your base of operations, i.e. your kitchen. The second thing we're going to talk about is your permit. So you have to get a permit to, if you want to post up at a gas station with your food truck or on the side of the road or whatever, you have to have a permit from the county in order to do that. Once you get your health inspection, that kind of comes with the permit. So once you are past your inspection, then a few days after that, you will get your permit. Same thing with the health inspection. You will get a permit for the base and a permit for the mobile. You have to keep one in each location at all times. So those two kind of go hand in hand. After you get those 2 documents, the third document you have to apply for is a business license. You could probably apply for the business license first. I don't think it's recommended to try to do it first, because they're going to want a copy of your health inspection. They're going to want a copy of your permits. So you want to get your inspection and your permits first before you apply for your business license. So that's the third thing that you will need. Once you get your business license, you have 60 days to provide it to the health department. Fourth document we are going to talk about is sales and tax use. So if you are charging taxes for the state that you live in, you have to apply for a sales and tax use number, and you will get a document for that. Something else that you will have to provide for your health inspection and other things, and you want to keep that, on hand as well, just in case it ever comes up. And basically, whatever taxes you collect, you have to pay on those every 30 days, or you can do quarterly, or I think they'll let you do yearly. But that's another document that you will need to collect taxes on whatever you are selling. The next document, the employee health document, you have to have that on file at all times. If you have an inspection, they are going to ask for it. What this document is any employee, including the owners, you need to have one on file. This basically says if you are sick, if you get sick, you will not come to work. You will not compromise your food. If you get sick at work and you are vomiting, if you have diarrhea, you will notify someone, i.e. the owner, and the owner will notify the health department. So you have to have that on file for every employee. The last document I'm going to talk about is kind of 2 documents in one. They kind of go hand in hand. This is the property use document and the toilet use document. So again, if you want to pop up at a gas station and sell your items at that gas station, you have to get a document filled out by the owner of that gas station or the property, basically saying they authorize you to use their property to sell there. And they have to also fill out what's called a toilet use document. So that means you have to have access to a bathroom. The bathroom has to be within 200 feet, and they have to sign saying that you can use their facilities. So if they're a place where the bathroom is employee only, or it's not open to the public, they need to either allow you to use their private bathroom, or you may not be able to vend there, and you may have to find another location. So I hope this comes in handy for someone. Let me know if you have any questions. I will answer them to the best of my ability. And good luck on your journey if this is something you are looking to pursue.